I dream that I'm lying on a bed with my mom, and she tells me that my dad has already been checked by military. Uh, he is 60 years old, so I'm not worried because military guys checking all the men's which are under 60 years old to draft into the war. And as well, I know that my father has temporarily gone somewhere else, so I'm not worried about him. And as well, my mother tells me that I need to repeat something or review or learn something new. I don't know what is that, but I know that I don't want to do it and slightly ignoring her. And at the same time, I'm trying to, I want to get under the blanket, to get more comfy. But for some reason, I can't do that. The next scene, I'm in my house as well, and it seems like I'm hearing the siren, some siren about some missiles coming here. But I can't actually hear anything, but still thinking about where to stand on the staircase or some other place, basically trying to choose the safest spot in my house. And I hear my sister voice, and it providing the information about the missile. And at that moment, I see myself from above, like in a video game. And I see my inventory, and I'm trying to switch to a stronger sword and equip a shield. But almost all of my weapons are two-handed, and I keep clicking and can't unequip it. This two-handed weapon, and finally, after some time, I find a one-handed sword and some small shield. But then I think they are so weak that maybe I should just use the two-handed weapon after all. So I'm a bit hesitating which option to choose. Then I'm walking down the street eating a pastry, and at the same time I'm looking for a place to buy another one, more. And I see the shop and cafe windows are filled with ready-made pastries. But all the stores are closed now, even though physically I could just take one. But I'm not doing that, and I thinking to myself, why am I even looking for another pastry? I'm already eating one, but I still feel inside like I need more. So I go from one place to another, and it's always the same. Somewhere there is also a crowd of people standing in front of the place that's completely closed. And also, I think I would be like to take some coffee as well, and consider asking about it as well. Then I find myself in the nightclub where I used to work, and there is an employee there, one of my friends, and I asking him, "So you are a manager now?" He says, "Yes." Just for now, because the other guy didn't show up, so I'm filling his position right now. So I'm greeting other people out there and looking at the club itself, and everything almost the same as when I worked here, only some few small changes. And I'm asking this employee if I will be working alone at the bar tonight, because I'm worried about that. A long time I've not been here, and maybe I forgot something. What should I do? How to work? And then I see another employee, a bartender, which comes to the bar. So I'm greeting him, and he doesn't seem opposed to my return. Uh, but then I notice he's not actually that happy to see me as I had imagined before. Uh, so we are getting changed for the shift. And I ask, do we really change clothes right here at the bar now, or what? Uh, as well, I see several trainees arriving, which I don't really like because I want to come back and work here. And I know there is not much place for many people to work. And I noticed some changes in the bar setup, some kind of ice cream freezer now. I don't know why, and it's a little bit strange. And all my thoughts are about would they hire me again, because I really want to work here again. But I don't ask them directly this question. I just only want it. And then I think about how I would travel to work, because in my imagination, in dream, I'm living in Lviv and this nightclub in Kiev. So I don't know. It's quite far away. So I think it's fine. Maybe by train, it would be fine. And ideally, of course, if it, if I need to work like a couple times a week, just on weekends. So at that moment, I woke up. What does these dreams means? The first scene with my mom. So this scene represents some conflict, my inner conflict between obligation, which my mom represents, and my personal desire. Life itself, which are represented in the dream by the mother figure, is demanding that I review, repeat, or learn something or do something, while my own desire is the opposite, so I'm resisting it. And at that moment, I'm lying on a bed and want to hide under a blanket. This symbolizes my desire to rest or desire for safety and protection. But I can't fully relax yet, possibly because of this pressure of duties or expectations or obligations. The next episode with the siren and the missiles in the sky. So an important detail here is that the siren and the missile seem to exist, but I can't actually hear them or see. And this suggests an internal expectation of danger rather than a real immediate threat. So at that moment, the video game perspective and the inventory system represent my way of dealing with life and those difficulties. The two-handed sword symbolizes something like maximum strength and offense, while the shield symbolizes protection, stability, some support, and my hesitation between these two options reflects a choice between relying solely on force, effort, and tension, or maybe adopting a more balanced approach that includes protection and resilience. In other words, this part of the dream depicts a search for the most effective way to adapt to life changes. Next episode with the pastry and the stores and cafes. So the pastry symbolizes psychological nourishment, life energy, or maybe other needs such as money, social status, etc. And I'm already eating one, but I want some more. This suggests that resources objectively exist, but I still feel the need and they are insufficient, and access to them seems restricted. because of the many people outside in front of those stores, or some stores are closed when I need them. And at the same time, I start thinking about coffee, which represents a more explicit desire for some stimulation and energy. This suggests a need for an additional source of support and resources. Then I'm returning to the old workplace and seeking some acceptance and recognition. It relates to my need for social belonging and the sense of being valued at this stage of life. And I'm in the process of searching for some stability, and my ego returns to the older psychological structures in search for answers. Uh, in other words, my ego returns to place where my role in society was pretty clear, where I had my place, my team, and the sense of being needed and accepted. So overall, this series of dreams is permitted by themes of seeking safety, resources, my place in society, as well as fear and anxiety about the future. Uh, and there is an expectation of possible problems, even though no actual crisis has occurred yet. The missile never arrives. I already have a pastry but wanted more. Or my former colleagues do not openly reject me. So my unconscious reveals to me those problems in my dream.